All right, hello everybody, and welcome to our next episode of Cobwebs and Pixie Dust. This time we're going to be kind of showing you guys about how I pack. So as you can see here, we are 12 days, 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 15 seconds away from our next cruise, and I will show you kind of how I have things packed right now. As you can see, I'm kind of getting ready for bed. The hair's up. That's what's going on. But I will show you kind of what's going on with our suitcases. So these are the suitcases here. So we're going to be bringing 2 with us on the cruise. You see 1, 2, as well as Tyson and I each will have our personal backpacks, which I also have down here, and I will show you the contents of that as well. Ignore the American flag. I bought this in the States and I never removed the patch. I am in Canada though. So in our first suitcase here, so this is actually my backpack that I will use on the cruise, just kind of day to day going through our things. Inside here, you'll see I kind of have our fish extender, my pixie ducks, and then this large Winnie the Pooh pin that I'm going to see if someone wants to potentially trade for. We also have this bag here, and in here I have all of my pixie dust, as well as the ducks will be hiding. And then as I showed you before, they got that cute little tag there. So we got these guys, and then in here is kind of that special pixie dust I was showing you. And this is the bag that I'll be using to hand it all out. I actually won this at bingo on our last cruise. It is the only thing I won, and I didn't actually have to get a bingo to win this. They randomly picked names from everyone who had bought in bingo cards and was participating, and we all got a little swag bag. So that's what I used to hand out my pixie dust. In here, we also have this bag here, which kind of contains all of our shoes. Water shoes are in here. And then I also have this, which all of our toiletries are in. It's actually a pretty fantastic little bag. I got it on Amazon. Let's see if I can get it opened up here for you to kind of show you how it works. All right. So in here, you can see we have Band-Aids, stuff like that. Just little toiletries and stuff like that. We do use the shampoo and conditioner provided by the cruise ship. There's also a little hook that can attach here, and you can actually hang it off the back of a door if you want to. That's not how I use it. Toothbrushes are in the side here. And this contains everything we need for all the trips we go on, all toiletries we need to bring, and it's super easy because we just take it out, put it on the counter. Everything's there. When we're ready to go, we pack it up, pop it back in here. Everything else in here is honestly mostly just clothes, except for up here. So up here I have my stickers as well as our sticker board that will be hanging outside of our room for people to take stickers from. So this is bag 1. Good thing about bringing pixie dust is once this bag empties, this space is pretty much totally clear for us to bring back whatever we buy. Moving on to bag 2. So in this one here, you'll see I have our travel mugs, which these we find are super awesome to use at the pop refill stations. They have a lid. You can carry them around with you throughout the ship. We saw tons of people with these on our last cruise, and we were actually pretty sad we didn't have them because they work quite well. So we're bringing those with us. I also have our bag just full of all medications you can possibly need in here, as well as Band-Aids. So we have like cold and flu, we have motion sickness patches, we've got some Benadryl, we have Gravol, I have Dramamine. Yeah, just everything you need in here. I'm prepared for any situation. This is actually some of the pins I'll be trading on the cruise. I got this on our last trip to Disney World. There's other circles in here as well filled with pins, so these are the pins that I will be trading on the cruise and using to refill our pin board. We have these kind of wet cold cloths, which might not super use them, but also might potentially be useful when on Castaway Key or Lookout Key, so I figured I'd bring those just in case. This is our magnetic whiteboard, which we use to stick on the outside. Also in here are all of our hooks that we use to stick to the wall to hold other belongings. Oh, this is Diablo. He's a little shoulder pal. He reacts when you touch his head. We'll be bringing him with us on the cruise as well. My husband will be using him for pirate night. I will be using him for the kind of dress-up night, since there's no formal night on 4-night cruises, but we're still going to kind of have a sort of kind of formal night, and I will be using him for that. This is where I keep all of my earrings. Will I be using all these on the cruise? Probably not, but I bring them anyway. So those are my little ducks there for my embarkation outfit. Quiet Diablo. I also have some Donald Duck earrings in here. Some little Mickey Mouse ones, peanut butter jelly, razor blades. Not real razor blades, just earrings. But here's kind of what I am most excited about, and this is what I love. So I actually use these packing cubes, which I bought on Amazon, and I use these to kind of sort our outfits. So right now we have this one, which has our bathing suits. This one here has our embarkation day outfit, pirate night, and then formal wear is down here. The rest of this is my clothing. My husband's clothing is in that bag there. But these packing cubes are super, super convenient. So that way we just take all these out for the cruise. We can just stack them in the closet, and that way for each night we don't have to look through for something. I grab the cube, everything we need for that night for dinner is all in one nice place, and then when we go back we kind of put them in here again to pack back up. We also have a laundry bag we bring with us to bring back all of our dirty clothes. There are washing facilities on the cruise which you can use. We usually do our washing quite late at night when most other people are not washing. Now we're going to move down kind of to the floor here, and I will show you kind of what's in this backpack, which is my go-to backpack for travel. So in my front pocket here, we have our magic bands with chargers. We have some key card holders, just in case they don't have the fancy new ones on the ship that I want. My headphones. Up here, this is what I keep my Disney money in for Disney, and our gift cards, gum, hand sanitizer, more headphones, chapstick, stuff like that. Okay, in my main pouch here, I have my fan, Hocus Pocus, Sanderson Sisters. I absolutely love this. Keeps me from overheating. Love it. This is our autograph book. Oh my gosh, here we go again, not able to get stuff out. That I like to use. So we actually have a Kingdom Hearts autograph book. In here is one of the places they sign. Let's see if I can find a nice signed page for you guys. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, there's Daisy Duck and Minnie Mouse are signed here. We got Pluto there. We got Chip and Dale over there. Things are not easy to flip with one hand. You got Mr. Smee, Captain Hook. So when we see characters, we get them to sign in here. So as you can see, I have other areas that are tagged with the character's name. So we have Sully here and Mike. Have not ran into them yet. Eventually, I'm hoping to have this whole book filled. We also have some signatures in the back. You can see Princess Tiana signed here because she does not have a page in the book. She unfortunately signed upside down because I trusted my husband with this and he failed. But you know what? That's okay. We'll just let that one go. And there's a couple of just pages here. So that's our signature book. This is my trip planner. I bring this on each trip. It has flight, cruise, hotel, pixie dust list. So highlighted are the rooms that I plan on hitting. I also brought enough pixie dust to also hit up other rooms. And then in the back here, I actually have kind of my notes for a book I will be reviewing on the cruise. I will link that channel down below once I kind of get it up and going. But if you like reading, you like book talk, stuff like that, I also like reading. My husband doesn't like listening to what I read, so I also want to create a YouTube channel to review books as well. Yes, but I felt that it didn't link super great into trips, so that's why it's going to be separate. And then this is kind of just where we keep all of our passports and information. So right now I don't have the kids' stuff in here since they're not going with us this time around. But as you can see, you have me and my husband's passports. This is my American passport, because apparently I have to travel with two because I was born in the United States. And then this is also where I store our port arrival form, as well as our bag tags. So that's all in here. When the kids travel with us, this moves over to this side. I keep my two passports together, my husband's, and then our three kids are on this side here. And this all is just nice, neat, compact, where I need it. And I also have these for potential overflow pins. If I buy more on ship, then I can fit in my Mickey pouch that you saw up there. This is what those are for. One day I will get a pinfolio, hopefully, but those are made in the States. Shipping to Canada is crazy expensive. I would be spending just as much, actually more, on shipping than I would be spending on the pinfolio itself. So I'm hoping that's something I can find to buy for myself in the future, like on a future trip, hopefully. Yeah, so that's kind of my packing. I just have a few more things to add that we've picked up. My husband, of course, decided that he doesn't like either of the swimsuits that he originally had, so he ordered another one on Amazon, which we're waiting to arrive later this week, which then we'll be adding to the swimsuits. But otherwise, we're ready to go. We're hoping Air Canada doesn't strike because that's who we're flying through, and that's pretty stressful right now, hoping that our flight leaves as scheduled. So if something happens there, I guess I might make another video updating you all on that and how that goes. Anyway, that's it for now. The next time you see me, we will hopefully be landing in Florida. So wish me luck. Hopefully Air Canada doesn't strike. Come on, give them what they want, please. I have a trip to get to. Anyway, for now, just that's all I got for you. And as always, stay spooky.